Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Mackie, and in today's Fix of Entertainment news, we break down the Twisted Metal live-action teaser and what we can expect from Anthony Mackie as he steps into the role of John Doe. And we break down his role in the series and provide a bit more insight as to who his character is based on the Twisted Metal video games. Now, plus, we've got another R-rated Winnie the Pooh project in the works, a Vampire Survivor series headed to TV, and so much more in today's Fix. Let's drop it. All right, now we finally have our first look at the upcoming Peacock series Twisted Metal. Now, a teaser recently released features Anthony Mackie's John Doe as he races out of the gate with guns ablazing, seemingly shooting at absolutely nothing, and a very quick glimpse of everyone's favorite ice cream truck driving clown. Now, the official synopsis mentions how the series will follow John Doe as he races across an apocalyptic wasteland to deliver a package to some mysterious person lurking in the shadows. Now, with Anthony Mackie prepping for the car fight ahead of him, he loads up on shotgun shells, picks his favorite road jams, and we get a full glimpse of the dystopian road that lays ahead of the titular hero, or anti-hero. It's honestly not clear which side he falls on, but as fans of the game franchise know, each combatant in Twisted Metal has their very own story and reasons for participating in the tournament. Now, in most of the games, the tournament is hosted by Calypso and briefly by Sweet Tooth in the fourth game. Now, while the reasons each contestant participates is different, they're all competing to win to have a single wish granted. But no matter what the winner might wish for, their wish is usually twisted in some dark, demented way. Hence the name Twisted Metal. It's a bit of a double meaning, you know, like medal with the D is a prize. Yeah, you know. Anyways, a little more about Anthony Mackie's character in the series John Doe. Now, his character is seemingly based on the character of the same name in the Twisted Metal Black and Lost series of games. Now, he's called John Doe because he has absolutely no recollection as to who he is, and his goal is to find out more about his past. Now, he was killed in Twisted Metal Black, but it's later revealed that he was an undercover agent in the Twisted Metal Lost game, and that there's apparently a team of John Does that are primarily on a mission to take down the Twisted Metal tournament and end Calypso's deranged competition. Honestly, the whole lore behind Twisted Metal is confusing in certain instances, as Twisted Metal Black takes place in the mind of Needles Kane. And for those who don't know, or who were probably like me when you first started playing these games, Sweet Tooth is the name of the vehicle that Needles drives, but I always refer to him as Sweet Tooth. They're synonymous pretty much. Anyways, that Party City mask did pop up in the teaser trailer, albeit very brief, but it was enough to give us a good glimpse at what to expect from this live-action interpretation of the character. There's also this really cool poster that was released well before the teaser exclusively here on IGN, where we see John Doe occupying Roadkill, that's the name of his car, and Sweet Tooth off in the background. Twisted Metal will make its way onto Peacock July 27th. Now, more news of video games being turned into shows. Vampire Survivors is getting an animated adaptation. Now, Deadline broke the news exclusively that the comedic horror game will get the animated treatment, with the project currently looking for a writer and soon to be shopped around to TV networks. Now, Vampire Survivors won Best Game and Best Game Design at the 2023 BAFTA Game Awards, so it's no surprise that the makers are ready to capitalize on the popularity of the game and pump it out on TV. How exactly the game will translate to a series is anyone's guess. Hopefully, they'll stay true to the game, and by the end of each episode, the characters are just walking tornadoes of spells and lightning bolts and daggers and birds, and then they're abruptly killed off by an annoying fast Grim Reaper. Yeah. And speaking of capitalizing on popularity, with Winnie the Pooh now in public domain, creators around the world are hard at work finding bizarre new ways to capitalize on the long-running success of the silly old bear. Don't bother. Now, we got a horror movie earlier this year, and now a studio by the name of Boat Rocker Studios, they're rocking the boat, is looking to make an R-rated Christopher Robin series. The log line reads, and I'm gonna read it like Winnie the Pooh, check this out.
Christopher Robin is a disillusioned New Yorker navigating his quarter-life crisis with the help of the weird talking animals who live beyond a drug-induced portal outside his derelict apartment complex, the 100 Acres. No.
It'll be a mixture. It'll be a mixture of live action and animation. And with that log line, it kind of sounds like they're making a modern day version of the Ted movies. Well,
prepare yourselves for your childhood. Prepare to have your childhood ruined yet again, my friends. No bother.
Sorry. And finally, we've got a new Rise of the Beast trailer, and Unicron is confirmed to be making his live-action debut. Now, along with the Maximals maximizing on the big screen, rolling out with the Autobots, the threat to robot and mankind is at an all-time high as the planet-eating Unicron looms over Earth. Now, with every single bit of footage we see coming out, fans of the Beast Wars series are undoubtedly hyped for this one. And the addition of the OG Transformer movies, Big Bad, probably got some older fans' attention. And it's hard not to be stoked given what we've seen so far. Transformers Rise of the Beasts hits theaters June 9th. All right, and that about does it for today's Fix of Entertainment News. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thank you so much for watching. Now that you're caught up on today's news, please check out our previous episode. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.